Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play the Guardian Legend. Today we're going to be taking on Area 6, but first, we have enough chips to buy this. Finally upgrading our circle shot. And let's just see how much of an upgrade that is. Yeah, so it spins way faster now. So it hits multiple times, and it's super good. I feel like I say that about a lot of weapons, but like, look at that fucker. I gotta find a screen with, like, maybe this one will be good. I'm sure there'll be one in Area 6. That would be pretty decent. However, Naiju is not that happy about what we've been doing. And it's actually been upping the defenses. It's a nice little feature that as you clear main corridors, the enemies in the overworld will actually start to change. And you have to fight harder and stronger things as you progress. Oh, also I've learned that if I can do this properly, yeah, we can kill these guys now. We've gotten enough strength ups, which makes me think that those weird, like, Roomba enemies we can kill eventually. So here's Corridor 6 already, but we really don't know how to open it up. We got to explore Area 6 a little bit to maybe find a solution there. If you'll excuse me. I am behind on points. Nice. Whoop. Hitting that button too fast sometimes. So, let's look at a map of it. As you can see right here, where the little blinking lights are, that's Area 6. And it's a bit more of a maze than they've been before. And yeah, it's not that linear. Is what I'd like to say. It's actually a little linear. But you can get lost and go down some side paths and end up in nonsense areas. I'm not really talking about the boss here because it is, of course, just the snake again. And the snake has dealt with the same. I'll just take this damage. I don't even care. It's not like the snake's gonna kill me. And I got defense up, so the fuck do I care? And down here we get another 4-shot upgrade. Which you may, like, call back, well, newbie, why'd you redo that one area to get the 4-shot from a shop if there was another upgrade right here? Honestly, you max out both your speed shot and your 4-shot over the course of the game. I just wanted... Oh, okay, good. I've never gone off screen after spawning in an upgrade. Honestly, the speed shot is just more worth it than the 4-shot. Yeah, wait, what the hell am I even saying? There's way more 4-shots than there are speed shots in the game. Speed upgrades. God, I went off a tangent there that I don't even understand. Anyway, we got an upgrade to the fireball / power shot, and it's amazing now. It's huge and it moves pretty fast. It still has that feature of if it does enough damage, it disappears. So the fact that it moves faster and gets to its targets faster is welcomed. So here's one of those little road splits that we've been seeing a lot in a couple areas. Like, look at that. It's so good. The only downside is now it uses a ton of energy. There we go. So we're going to explore this side. Find some enemy erasers. It's almost like they're trying to tell you. They're like, yeah, these guys are annoying, aren't they? Maybe use this sub-weapon. Okay, game. I'll take any opportunity to just destroy a ton of those guys to get some points. Am I moving faster as a character? I think I am, actually. Huh. That's weird. I don't think that happened in my test recording. I should probably look that up. Or I could just have Olesh explain it in the thread. I could just be lazy and have somebody else do my work for me. Ah, every time. Gotta stop and kill these guys. I mean, like, how much is it actually giving me? Yeah, it's like a good 8,000. And then, like, I'll kill the next enemy that comes up just to see how much, like, a normal enemy gives. If another enemy will spawn. I guess not. Here we go. Alright, so these guys are giving, like, 300 each. So that whole screen was about 2,000, and yeah, that big group of enemies is about 8,000, so always worth it. We still haven't found our hint yet. And this is a key that we don't have. It's the first time that we've ever seen a key in an area that we just straight up don't have. Ah, Crab level 3. He's still really dumb and easy. If you want to make this even easier, you would use a sub-weapon with it, but, like, he's dead already. And we've got another chip up, however, we still don't have, you know, a width upgrade yet. We haven't gotten that to that threshold. Let's look at how this just melts through these guys. I love when weapons start to get upgraded and they just become ridiculous. Ah, Corridor 16. Corridor 16 is a little hard. Not gonna lie. But we'll see that in a moment. So first thing, I've been giving the side wave that much screen time because it's not really that great. But these little Gundam guys that jump up, down, shoot lasers are actually pretty good. Pretty good use of it. Sorry, I had a brain fart. However, for the rest of the corridor, we are going to be using the bullet shield because it is about to get crazy. Yep, this is about the part. So the exploding pod things return from the jungle area, and they're stronger, so you really don't even have the time to catch them ahead of time and destroy them. And then they just start throwing everything at you. They're like, you know, you can handle this at this point. We just give you a bunch of sub-weapon upgrades. Use them, maybe. And I default to the bullet shield as opposed to the spinning shot because the bullet shield will, of course, destroy any of those stray bullets they don't get. And bullets are gonna come off. They're gonna happen. And then once you hit this point, you're done. This is another one of those weird things that the Guardian Legend does where they forgot to put in enemies. Oh look, there's one of these things. Like, what is this even? However, for as easy as that is, look who's back. So thanks to a hot tip from Olesh in the thread, I now know that you can use, I'm missing a ton of these, you can use the fireball to delete his vines, although I'll still get hit by them. I'm being a bit risky here, but if you just stay back, oh god, Let's just pretend this take didn't happen. What I was trying to say was, if you just stay back and maybe move a little bit left and right at the bottom of the screen, your fireball will generally destroy the orbs. Or the lattice work. Let's say that. The vines, whatever. I'm not doing a good showing, am I? Hopefully I can beat him though. Actually, this actually works way better. Yeah, just stay on the side. All you have to do is avoid the bullets that blend in with the background. Let's talk about that. And how the bullets blend in with the background. Fuck. Alright, so we're just gonna try this again. Yeah, just stick on the side. Shoot an orb every now and then. I mean, yeah, you can even do this. Just throw out an orb. Go out left and right. Throw out an orb. Oh. You know, it might be better to just stay here. Just do that. But, as I was saying right before I died last time, yeah, let's talk about how horribly designed this is, because both his vine shots and his normal shots blend in way too well with the background. They're just hard for me to see. And that's bad game design. Ah. So with that, we actually earn... God, what was that? That was the back wave. An upgrade for this, which makes them little circles instead. And also makes them devour points, so we're not going to use them that much. That was weird. Like, if you missed it, go back and rewatch the video, but I definitely just walked into the wall. But here's an interesting thing. Here we are, at the end of the corridor. We've gone everywhere. We've traversed this entire corridor. And we haven't found anything. No hints on how to open up the corridor 6 or anything like that. The area 6 is what we've traversed. It's corridor 6 that we were trying to get into. That's because, if you'll recall, back to video 1, we actually already found the hint. So, back in video 1, you'll remember that down here, we were able to get into here. It's the only place other than area 1 we were able to get into. And in here, it tells us that seal 6 is very well sealed, and we need a special weapon in order to break it. Well, that's all good and everything, but which weapon, and like, where do we find said weapon, is what you might be asking yourself. However, if you're going that far, you're thinking too much into it. All it says is a special weapon is needed. And that's all you need to use, is just... Oh. Apparently the enemy eraser is not a special weapon. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. So I used this immediately in my test run, just as a joke. Wait. Why isn't this working? Okay, now this makes me look bad. What is happening? Maybe I have to enter from corridor 6 zone? What? I'm sorry, what? game is trying to make me look bad. Anyway, let's go into Corridor 6. Oh boy. So Corridor 6. This is the final cave-based corridor. Last time you'll be hearing this music, probably. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of this game. Like, as it turns out. Because, like, that's why I have to do test runs. But that's besides the point. This one in particular isn't very difficult. The hardest part about Corridor 6 is that they throw a lot, and I mean a lot, of the volcanoes at you. In fact, we're just going to swap over to the bullet shield because that handles this way better than the circle shot. And then, you know, it'll throw a bit more of these chaser enemies, but as long as you already have the bullet shield out, they're being taken care of. Focus on the volcanoes. They are what are going to end up dealing the most damage to you in this corridor. Yeah, a timely level up. Also, I hope you really enjoyed the sound of bullets hitting, you know, things that can't be destroyed instantly, because that's just going to be this whole corridor. Maybe I'll lower the volume a bit more for this in post-editing. I think that's it, though. I think we're at the end of the corridor. No. That's what I get for thinking, based off the ground, that we were approaching the climax. Ah, there we go. Preemptively switching to our fireball. So the boss of the cave zone is the glider. The glider is a boring as shit boss. All the glider does is moves around a little bit, and you can't shoot it when it's moving, and then it stops and shoots a couple bullets, and that's when you can do damage. You just want to get close to it when it's vulnerable, and shoot it, and shoot a power orb through it, and then it's dead. It's a shit boss. Why are the corridor bosses, or the area bosses, section bosses, I don't know what they call them, the finale bosses for different areas, I don't know. Why are they always so bad? Like, the Beholder is way harder. Just make that a finale boss. For that, we get a Chaser upgrade. Which, you know, I'm going to show off real fast. So, Chaser upgraded moves a lot faster. However, it still suffers from not being able to hit that much before disappearing and having really huge curves. Also, it doesn't do any more damage, it just chases faster. Oops. I came in here for a very specific reason that I realized while replaying a couple corridors. I did not point out that this area had new music. So, I'm going to do my outro here. You've probably already have been listening to the music, but I'll give you a nice listen. Wow. We're doing the outro. So that was it for Area 6. Next time we're taking on Area 7, which is where the game starts to get a little weird. I'll see you then.